guiding you through this little test drive.
Good.
So you got everything set up for you?
I think so.
Okay, all right, cool. So you just want to tap the brakes for me. You basically just turn the car on. So in order to put it into drive, you just press this down, and now you're now in drive. So you do have to have your foot on the brake.
Oh,
You'll
I'm
see it
doing
switch
that.
right there. Exactly.
I
Exactly. So now the car, and if you let off the brake, you'll feel it roll forward a little bit, and that's not because the car has creep, but because the car is actually just rolling right now. So when you let off the brake at a stop, it doesn't creep forward on you. It doesn't start to accelerate. It's only when you touch that accelerator. So if you'd like to, we can go ahead and pull forward. We'll take a right on Westlake Avenue. So right at this next turn.
And the turn signal
A little
is-
bit lower on your left side. Exactly.
I wanna run over that little dog.
That is a very tiny dog. I take it you're enjoying the sun so far?
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice day.
Nice week.
Yeah, no, it's perfect for the event.
Yeah.
So
I lucked out after last week.
Yeah, I heard it's been a little rainy for my dad. So it's after this first right, we'll take another right on Harrison.
Should I? Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the green.
No worries. We just want to make sure we abide by all laws since we aren't on the closed course. So yeah, at this next light, we will take another right. And then we're going to head on down to Aurora. Do you know the area?
Not that well,
Okay.
so I'll need. Yeah,
Okay.
that definitely.
Yeah, so
Slows
just
you
take it
down.
right here. Yeah, and that's really the regenerative braking kicking in. So you'll notice that rarely do you ever actually have to step on the brakes. It's only really when you're coming to a full stop at, say, a red light, or feel free to proceed forward. And the other thing is, on this street, and once we turn onto Aurora, you will notice that there are some potholes and bumps. So really take that as an opportunity to test out how the car feels when it goes over a bump like that, and how much it lessens that impact.
How much clearance is underneath the?
It's about 6 inches. But again,
Not
with
a
the
whole
air
lot.
suspension, no, but with the air suspension, you can actually raise and lower the car at low speeds. So say you're going down a steep driveway, or there's a big speed bump, parking over a curb, anything like that. You can
This
always
is the
raise
air
car up.
suspension that's an extra.
Yes.
Okay. So they don't come with it unless you order that.
Right. And so after this light, at the next block, we're kind of going to T-bone Aurora, and then we'll take a right. And that'll give you that opportunity to test out the acceleration, if you'd like to, because we will be merging fairly quickly.
Yeah. Now, does it roll back on a hill?
It does.
So you need to keep your foot on the.
You do. And so the beauty about that is you're actually going to conserve energy, because creep, where the car kind of rolls forward on its own, it starts accelerating. So once you get straight, you can really just feel the acceleration kick in. And this also gives us the opportunity, if we want to roll up our windows, you can really feel how quiet it is. The windows are right there on your left.
I don't know how to.
Just pull up on the watch, exactly. It'll go up automatically.
I'm just gonna play with
Yeah, that's why it's here.
them. This is a stop.
No, keep
No,
going.
No,
That's
no,
the
this
right
is-
lane
this
only.
is- yeah. And I take it that wasn't your full acceleration on that one, because I know what this car feels like, and I was like, no, that was
cautious.
yeah, no, that's perfectly all right. It's exactly how you want to drive this car. Yeah, just keep on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You felt it kick in there. Yeah. And we'll get another chance to play around with the acceleration a little bit. We'll get back on this street going the opposite direction. So we have a little bit ways before we take a right turn, but as we come up to the right turn, it's going to be a little bit ways up, a little bit up. But as we come up to it, it's a perfect chance to test out the regenerative braking. So give yourself a little bit of extra room and feel how it slows the car down itself, and that's actually recapturing energy. So when you do that, so right now, if you were to accelerate, you see the orange bar on your gauge.
Oh, yeah.
So right now it's green, so that's regenerating power, and the orange is when you're actually accelerating. So the orange is using power versus the green, which is regaining power. Exactly. That's kind of how that works.
It's kind of like
So
what
we'll wanna hop in the right lane. But we'll wait. We'll let the other Model S hop in front of us.
Yeah.
We'll let them be our lead car.
Good.
Yeah. So we can see exactly where they're going to turn. There's some orange signs right before the turn, and that'll give you that chance to test out the regenerative braking. So it's right up here on your right. They'll turn in right after those signs, and it is a fairly sharp turn, so you will want to take it at a reasonably low speed. And then we'll take this left where they're going. And they have a stop sign, so you're up right away.
Where's the stop?
No, they have one. Yeah. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of construction.
Always working on a road.
Yeah, very true. Are you from the area?
I'm from up in the Everett area.
Okay, got it.
Snohomish, actually.
Nice. So this is also a perfect chance if you have any questions about the touchscreen or anything like that.
Oh, I don't want to get into that right.
Well, the nice part is you can actually ignore the touchscreen and always just look at your two information panels there.
Yeah.
And on the right and left side of the speedometer, those are actually right up here. Those are actually both customizable while you drive, so you can really get all of your information there and ignore the large screen. So it really limits the distractions there. And again, as we come up to the top of this, we will be at a stop sign, so it's a perfect place to see that lack of creep, if you will, in action. Because if you don't press on the brake, you will definitely start to roll back down. Yeah, the beauty about this car is you really don't have to worry about when gas, brake, gas, brake, gas, brake. It's really, well, there is no gas, first of all. It's really just accelerator. And then here we're going to take a very, very sharp left.
Just roll. Yeah, you do roll back a little bit when you take your foot off the...
Exactly. And so this is kind of a perfect chance to test out the turning radius of the car. You'll feel it goes exactly where you want it to go very, very easily. And so as we get on here, you will have a great chance to accelerate right from zero, because this is a very, very quick merge. And so, but we will want to stay all the way in the right lane because we'll be taking the first exit. And you can probably inch forward a little bit.
Oh, it is busy.
And there are 2 lanes, but then 1 lane open for you. So as long as nobody's right along that curve.
Oh, I have a lane here.
There's 3. It's 3 lanes wide. So right where this truck is coming, that's your lane. So if you'd like to go whenever you're comfortable, there you go. Feel free to accelerate. There you go. And then we will take this first right towards Dexter.
I lost my lead car.
That can happen with little Seattle traffic. So
down here?
Exactly, right down here, and then we'll come to a quick left-right turn, so you get a little S-turn feel. There is occasionally a little bit of gravel, so you don't want to take it too fast, but it does give you a nice place to test the turning.
This is our bumpy road.
Yeah, again, you can feel how it handles with bumps. So how's it feel so far?
Feels good.
Feel like your future car?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
The favorite part is not having to stop at gas stations.
Yeah. You only have to go home.
Right. We're going to go right here. I
We are indeed. There you go. And that's a nice little feeling too. So what reservation number are you?
Oh, I'm way up there. I was surprised I got to... I'm 9455
Okay. Well, cool.
production.
Nice.
I put my money down about a month ago, actually.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're getting a test drive so soon.
I know. I am quite surprised that I got it.
Is the glove box operational on this?
Yes.
Could you open?
We have some paper stuff in there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's actually fairly deep. Yeah, you just can't.
And have they decided if that cubby underneath the screen is standard or?
As far as I know, it's been in every production car I've seen.
Okay.
So I believe it is, but I haven't gotten official wording on it.
Okay.
And there will be some.
Yeah, I've seen there's a variety of stuff going on with
the
that. Yeah.
opportunity console.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And this is the Obici with the matte finish. Is that what we've got?
It
Okay.
is indeed. So you feel a little bit of the texture here too, rather than the gloss finish. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Actually,
glossy is really pretty.
It is. I'm just a big fan of the texture of it. That and the lacewood texture. So we'll keep going for a little ways, and we'll take a left on it's Republican.
Okay.
There's kind of a white building with blue trim that you'll see, and we'll turn just in front of it. Mm-hmm. Let's make sure we're careful around all these Seattle bicyclists. I've been one of them myself.
Did you all talk to the police about not patrolling Dexter for you this weekend? Because they're always out there.
Yeah, so we can't do that.
Of course.
These are public roads.
Yeah, I know.
I wish it was on a closed course, but...
It'd be nice. It's the problem with doing it out of the Seattle stores. You don't really have an opportunity to get on the freeway so much.
Yeah, well, we've also noticed that when you really give people free rein with the car, sometimes they take a little bit of liberty with that.
I've been reading the blog. There was an accident down in Los Angeles where the guy rear-ended a brown one.
Well, that was just right in the parking lot, so that wasn't even
that was still in the event parking lot. But yes, it is one of those things. The actual laws are kind of a nice safety limiting factor.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping my choices are, at least right now, are the brown and the blue, and at least I got to see the blue.
Yeah.
You don't have the brown here.
No, unfortunately we don't. That's at a different location for test driving. But yeah, it gives you a feel for the blue. I'm a big fan of the blue, and actually the brown, when I originally saw it not on a car, I was a little hesitant, but once I actually saw it on a production car, I really liked it.
Okay.
It has a...
There have been a lot of positive comments on it.
Yeah.
On the blog, so
Yeah,
I'm
well,
anxious to see it.
It has a nice, almost coppery... It's almost like coppery bronze leanings from brown. It's not a full brown, if you will. It's a really nice.
This is one corner, right?
Exactly.
Do I have to give up this car? I guess not.
Unfortunately, yes. We have a lot of other people that are wanting to test drive as well.
I know.
I think that's been the one comment that I got in every test drive is, can we just leave? Can we just drive it?
Should we just take it home now?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, my first drive, I didn't want to get out either. I got to test drive production car number 3.
Oh.
It was very cool. And so have you decided on any options for yourself?
Well, the panoramic roof, I guess, is one.
Yeah, I feel like you just have to have that. It's just so nice.
What else, Peter?
The technology package.
Oh, yeah.
And the air suspension's under debate. And the 60 kilowatt battery.
Mm-hmm.
And
The tan interior, so I'm glad I got to get,
It's the perfect car for you to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So as we go through this light, we'll just kind of pull over to the right and pull up right behind the white one.